Hey friends, welcome to another video. My name is Karina and welcome to my lounge where I become your big sister in living a smart, intentional, and juicy life. Friends, do you want to know what the real flex is? Emotional self control. That's the real flex. Anyone can clap back, anyone can react out of pain, out of hurt. Anyone can do that. But you see, responding with intention, responding with reasoning, that is power. And that is one thing that I'm beginning to learn as I grow older because from when we were young, we were always taught that, oh, women were to crash out. They were known to crash out. They were known to react without thinking. And, the world will pardon them because they are women. But even in that reasoning, that is also the reason why, for a very long time, women were thought to never hold important positions because they just they were taught and told that they would not be able to handle like the pressures that came with C-suite positions and things like that. But I'm very, very happy that now people are really coming out and talking about emotional intelligence, emotional self control in personal and professional situations. I am currently reading a book with Poha Network's book club. The name of the book is The Secret Lives of Baba Shegi's Wives. And the female protagonist happens to be Bolanle. And I am just 30% into the book, and I can tell you for a fact that I am learning so much from Bolanle because trust me, I cannot imagine myself walking in Bolanle's shoes and having to be so controlled, having to be so unfazed. And that is where real power is because, you know, where I have gotten to into the book, I can tell you for a fact that sometimes Baba Shegi wants to ruffle her feathers. The older wives, of course, want to ruffle her feathers, but she is always unfazed. And it's like, is this girl a witch? Like, she's always unfazed. And that is the kind of woman I want to grow up to be. Nobody ever promised that this life was going to be sweet, that people were going to understand our emotions or where we came from, even though we explained. Some people would just never get it. And that is just life. Nobody ever promised that the life was going to be good. But the only thing that we are rest assured is how we react. And that is where self control comes in. Self control and self respect means how you show up, right? It doesn't matter how much people hurt you because that is inevitable. But what we can control as young people is how we react. So trust me when I tell you that you are not weak for walking away from chaos. You are not weak for taking a time or a day off to think through things before responding. You are not weak. Trust me, that is very, very wise. To me, that is wisdom. So, going through life, being self aware, I always implore young people, my subscribers, to do the homework of knowing themselves. Because when you know yourselves, you know where you don't do well and you know where you do well. You know where to that means you know where to like pat yourself at the back and you know when to call yourself on your BS. And over here, we don't cuddle things, we don't sweep things under the carpet, we say things as it is. So this is just me imploring you with this very short video that if you are one who crashes out, if you are one who lashes out on people, who doesn't really know how to bridle his or her tongue, I think this is just the time for you to go into your quiet time, assess yourself. What are the things that you do? What are the things that triggers you? Write those things down And as the days go by, actively and intentionally work on those aspects of yourself. But like I said at the beginning of this video, the real flex is emotional self control. In a world that is very fast paced, in a world where everybody wants sympathy, everybody wants, everybody wears their emotions on their sleeves. It is very wise, it is very smart, it is very delicious, it is very hot to conceal your emotions. All right, then. Till next time. Bye bye.